Hello everyone, it's Sprout here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Revelations. You join me here in my slightly noisy factory. As you can see, the iron is getting processed behind us with the automated system. And today, I've decided we're going to start to dabble with Tinker's Construct, as I want to make some really cool equipment like pickaxes, shovels, axes, long swords, broadswords, whatever you need. You can build it with Tinkers, and to start we're going to need a little bit of wood to start building our different tables. So the first thing we're going to need is a crafting station. Well, the first things we need actually is a crafting station, a stencil table, a pattern chest, a part builder and a tool station. This can all be made with wood, so I'm just going to go cut down a few trees and I'll be back with the recipes. Okay, so the first thing we are going to make is a crafting station. We just convert all these into wooden planks. Boom, there's a couple of stacks, that should be more than enough. And to create one of these, it's just a normal crafting table, and then put it back in the crafting table and you get yourself a crafting station. Next thing you're going to need is some stencils, which I believe is built like so. So we get 4 from just making 1. Next we need a stencil table, which is 1 oak wood plank with a blank pattern on top, and you get the stencil table. Next we're going to create a pattern chest, which is a normal chest with a blank pattern on top of that one as well. We get a pattern chest. Next we're going to need a part builder, which is built by 1 piece of wood with a pattern on top, and then we get the part builder. And the final thing we need is a tool station, which is a regular crafting table with a pattern on top, which creates a tool station. Now, whilst I've been off camera, I've been very busy building myself a little forge room down here. So this is where we're going to actually put our smeltery once we have the materials to create it. But for now, this is where everything will be staying. Let me just organise all this. So I don't think this matter what order it goes in. You just need to have it all down. This makes sense to me. So as you can see, you've got all these different parts that you can make, and it doesn't exactly tell you how to make them. See, they're all connected on here anyway. So, first things first, we are going to create a simple little iron pick. So we need more patterns, so we can go back into the crafting station, which is all connected, luckily, and we're going to create 4 more of these, like so. We're going to go back to the stencil table, put a blank pattern in, make a pickaxe head pattern, and we also need a binding pattern and a tool rod pattern. So the first thing you want to do once you have all your stencils created is get some stone or wood or whatever type of tool you want to make, and put the pieces of what you want in there. So for my case, I'm going to use a stone binding, a stone pickaxe head, and a stone tool rod, like so. And once you've done that, you want to go into your tool station and click the pickaxe icon. You place 1 stone binding in the middle, your stone tool rod at the bottom, and your stone pickaxe head at the top, and you get yourself a stone pickaxe. It's not the greatest thing, but to go into iron, we're going to need to start building the smeltering for now. Okay, so now we've finally created some basic tools. I've only done the stone pickaxe for now. We're going to start working on the smeltering. To do this, you're going to need at least 51 blocks of sand, 50 blocks of gravel, and 50 pieces of clay, and 3 pieces of iron. So it's going to take a little bit of time to gather these resources, so I'll jump to when we have them all. Okay, now I've gathered all the materials, I'm going to show you how to start making grout, which will be used in a furnace to build some seared brick. So to do this, you want to put 1 clay, 1 sand, and 1 gravel in, and you get 2 pieces of grout back. So there we go, we've got a stack and just over half of grout, and we're going to throw them into our electric furnace so it just gets done a little bit quicker, and I shall be back once they've been made into seared bricks. Okay, so all of it is pretty much smelted by now. We're going to start making some of the foundations for the smeltery. So to start with, we're going to be creating bricks, and to do that, it's just the seated brick into a 4x4 square, like 2x2 square, and you get seated bricks back. But you don't want to use all of these making just bricks. You want to also make yourself one of these, a smeltery controller, a casting basin. You want to make yourself a tank with glass in the middle. You want to make some faucets, a casting table, and we've already got a casting basin, that's fine. Now we're going to need some seared bricks to make the foundations. You need at least a 3x3 area, so that's 9 of the seared bricks. So I should create them. So now I've got 13 seared bricks, and I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so we marked out a 3x3 area of where we want our smeltery, so we're just going to place these on the floor here, like so. Smelter controller like this. We want another seared brick here, and we're going to put a faucet on the end of this one. Believe that is, might not be, but I can't remember. Seared tank. So I'm actually going to need a lot more seared bricks, so I'm going to have to create some more grout. I've got 15 here, and it might be enough just to get our foundation set up, so I'll be back once this is smelted. Okay, so I smelted enough to have our outside squares completed, and it's made one complete layer of the smeltery. Now if you want to add more layers, because you can see we've only got a 3x3 grid here, you could just build up once more, twice more, or I think to at least, I'm not sure how high it can go, I'll tell you that. But yeah, just keep adding layers on, and it'll add 9 more slots to the amount of liquid metal you can store inside the basin. So we're going to put our casting table there. We're also going to need a bucket of lava. If you know where some lava is, go get that. If not, obviously I've got these behind the walls here, but they're mainly for decoration, so I don't want to go destroying them. So I'm going to go find some lava, preferably close by, and I should be back once I've done that. Okay, we got the lava from a lava pool that was on the surface, so we shall head back into the smeltery and put the lava in the tank. And boom, there you go. Now we've got a little bit of lava going in there, and whatever we put in here shall be smelted. So if we put that in, see a little bit of fuel went down, and it's slowly building up here for what's being smelted. I shouldn't have pulled that out, that was my bad. But it's going to take a little bit of time, and we should get some liquid iron in here. See, it's just there. But I don't want to smelt iron. Okay, so we're going to need to make some casts now. So we've got ourselves a casting table just placed below our faucet. So what this will do is create casts to make better equipment just purely from the metal. So to do this, you're going to either need aluminium brass or gold. And to make the aluminium brass, you're going to need to smelt 3 aluminium ore or ingots and 1 copper ore or ingots inside the smeltery and pour it from the faucet. But because I think I've got plentiful amounts of gold upstairs, I'm going to use that. As you can see, just put 9 gold ores in here, and this is what it will look like when it's smelting. You see all these bars are progressing ever so slightly, and the lava's only gone down by 50, so you get a fair few burns, fair few smelts out of the smeltery before it needs to be refilled again. Obviously you can refill it to the top and you won't have to worry about it for a while, but there we go, we've got 2 blocks of molten gold. So what that has effectively done is doubled all our ingots, similar to the macerator upstairs. Okay, so I've actually made a mistake with the faucet. We're going to need a smeltery drain, which needs some more seared brick, and luckily I've still got some left over from the last batch I baked. And to make this, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so, and you get a smeltery drain. Now this is what you put the faucet on to pour out the liquid metal. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't destroy all our gold when I do this. Hopefully that's been retained. So if I put the drain there, it has been retained, luckily. And you put the faucet on and right click. And you can see, once it's cooled down, it will make a blank cast. So now we have a blank cast. Okay, so we're going to want to start making some casts with actual stencils on them. So for example, we want the tool rod cast, we're going to want the binding cast, and we're going to want the pickaxe head cast. So go back to the tool station, or the part builder, sorry, and make your stone pickaxe head again. I'm going to make your binding pattern again, just out of stone. Should be fine. Where did I put stone? I don't have any stone on me. Just out of stone should be fine. We'll make 2 of them just in case, and we're going to want to make the last one is the tool rod pattern. So once you've got all your required items, you're going to want to walk back over to the cast. And on the casting table, you want to place whatever piece of equipment you want. For example, I want the stone pickaxe head. Right click that and open the faucet, and it should create a cast for pickaxe heads. So now we have a pickaxe head, and then we could just fill it with gold, but we're not going to because we want to make a different type. So again, just keep using the stone bindings and the stone tool rod just to keep making these casts. We're just going to make the one of each for now, just so we can start building some iron tools or anything better. But I think just for now, just to give an example on how we do this, I'm going to use iron instead, purely because I've got a lot of it already, and it shouldn't be too bad. It should be about 2 ingots per pour, so we only really need 6 in here, so we don't want to keep filling this up. So just using 6 will make it perfect amount just to pour it into the binding, the tool rod, and there you go. There's your liquid iron. It's a nice red colour. So I think after that we want to put the pickaxe head cast back onto the casting table, and then pour out the liquid, and we should get ourselves a iron pickaxe head. I know you can just create this using normal Minecraft, and we keep the cast, which is very, very useful. So for now we're going to put them all in this chest here. We need a binding cast using iron as well, and we want a tool rod, and there you have it. So if I just put these back, I think these have got uses maybe, I'm not too sure. We want to go into the tool station next to the pickaxe, and we just place all 3 of these here. And there we go, that's all we have time for today, I'm afraid, but we've made a little bit of progress, which I'm very happy with, and we shall dabble with a little bit more tinkers further down the line and hopefully make our way towards that infinity picker. But for now, we are happy as we are. So thank you all so much for watching. I shall see you all next time. Bye bye.